Nice win for Exira-EHK and Coach Doug Newton. How were you able to get to him early and maintain the lead?
Oh, I don't know. We thought we could maybe get some things going inside. At times we would go in there a lot and get some fouls, and then we would not go in there, and they'd catch back up and take the lead and such. Back and forth. I just thought there was a lot of athletes out there making plays. They just have a ton of athletes out there on the floor. They're big and strong and fast. And I thought some of our younger guys kind of stepped up to the challenge and did a pretty good job in a pretty good atmosphere.
It's easy to look at the stats and the scoring, but Trey Peterson did a really nice job defensively tonight.
Yeah, he really takes his defense pretty serious. He likes to do the best job he can against the guy he's guarding. Obviously, he'd like to hold everybody scoreless, and that's probably not possible very many nights. But he does a good job of fighting through screens. Hopefully, we do a good job letting you know they're coming. And he just does a good job of getting up there and forcing the guy the direction that's maybe not his best suited direction, and get a hand upon some shots and don't let him just stand there and shoot it. So we thought Colby, and you wait till the next time we play him, he'll be just fine against us. But tonight, he did a good job of having a hand up and not letting him just stand there and shoot it. A couple nights ago, he shot, I believe, 14 threes in the same game and made 7 of them. So we knew we couldn't let him stand there and shoot it. And he's, like I said, he's a gamer too. And yeah, maybe we had his number tonight, but you wait, he'll be back, I'll guarantee you.
How about the job your posts were able to do finishing down low? Both Jackson Radcliffe and Easton Nelson seemed like that's where you got the majority of your production.
Yeah, I thought we missed the post feed a number of times down there where we could add a few more shots in close, but a lot of contact down there, but it was on both ends, so it wasn't like it was benefiting anybody. But I thought we did a pretty good job of, trying to keep it wide based and being strong and being able to handle that contact and going up and finishing. So I drew some fouls and hit some free throws, but there towards the end, we missed 3 front ends and 1-and-1s. If that's a 5 or 6 point game, that changes things.
After your team had started 0-1, did you think you'd be able to rattle off 3 straight wins the way you have?
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, we're so young. Sometimes you just don't know how you're going to react to certain situations. So, they did a pretty good job of coming back after the West Harrison game and getting some things done pretty well. And I feel like we learn a little bit every night. I mean, some nights we're going to look good. Some nights we're probably going to look not so good with all the youth out there. But the way it is, we're able to play a lot of kids and get some experience, and I think that's going to probably bode well for the future.
What's the big thing you still want to be working on here?
Yeah, we're still a little sloppy with the ball at times. When sometimes you get maybe a 6 or 8 point lead, you got a chance to put it to double figures, and maybe we don't get the best possession we could in that situation. But so sometimes if you get a chance to, you'd like to put somebody away if you can. So that, and the shooting's coming. A couple times there late, they went to that zone, and we were, I believe we were up 8, and I was really no big hurry until maybe they went back to man-to-man. But Trey stepped up there, and he was wide open, so why not? And then the Flathers kid did the same thing about 4 possessions later, and he's been shooting the ball pretty well. Or both of them have in practice, so can't fault him for one. Kind of like what my assistant said. Just kind of thought you might as well go for the jugular, and then they did. It worked tonight.
They had cut it to 3 going to the 4th quarter, and it kind of seemed like whichever team made the first big momentum run was going to put it away. That was you guys with a 16-2 stretch. What sparked it?
Well, we kind of felt like we maybe had in some foul situations that benefited us, and we I don't know, we got a couple hustle plays, and I think they kind of got their heads hanging a little bit too, and we were able to string together some plays, and once that lead got up there to 8 or 10, it was almost like they kind of quit. They were relying a lot on the 3-pointer, and we were able to get some of those long rebounds that they extend offensive possessions, and we kind of were holding them to just one shot per trip down, and we were getting the ball inside a little bit, and we hit some free throws. I guess Coach Sandus David told me we were 5 for 5 prior to missing those front ends of 1-and-1s. So, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a couple threes, some shots inside. We ran some plays and got some good looks and hit some free throws. And like you said, once we got the double figures, we were kind of in control then.
This was the most impressive win for the Spartans since when?
That's a good question. We strung together 3 overtime wins last year in a row. So we had some bang bangers last year too. So, gosh, I don't know about that, but it sure was a fun one with the crowd, because Cam always travels well, and we usually travel well down there too. Of course, there are not too many close ones anymore, but it was a good atmosphere. We had a few alumni here watching play in the stands too, so it was kind of fun to put on a good show for them. So it was a fun one, that's for sure.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.